game over the past few years. The 24-year-old has managed to get himself into a lot of sticky situations, while also building up a fan base that has 6ix9ine living fairly comfortably, despite the fact that almost the entire hip-hop community despises him. 6ix9ine, whose real name is Daniel Hernandez, was born in Brooklyn, New York, and rose to mainstream fame in 2017, and in just 3 years, has worked his way up to an estimated net worth of $20 million, with signature face tattoos and extravagant rainbow-themed looks. 6ix9ine has certainly made himself hard to ignore, and if 6ix9ine's looks and music don't quite scream loud enough, the rapper has publicly flashed expensive luxurious items, such as his iced-out My Little Pony chain, worth a whopping $95,000, which features real human hairs on the horse's mane. 6ix9ine even managed to buy a fleet of luxury cars worth way over $1 million in total, while on house arrest. Curious on what else 6ix9ine spends his money on? Well then, we've got you covered. Here's an exclusive look inside the $20 million lifestyle of 6ix9ine. Now, 6ix9ine's rise to fame isn't what you typically expect from an upcoming rapper. He himself admitted that he stumbled into the limelight almost accidentally. In an interview with Adam 22 on No Jumper, 6ix9ine says that he just started rapping for fun because he was often told by his peers that he already had the look of a rapper. Growing up, 6ix9ine was raised with just his brother in Flatbush, Brooklyn, and after his father died when he was only 13 years old, 6ix9ine got into quite a bit of trouble at school and was apparently expelled from the 8th grade. Instead of enrolling back into another school, 6ix9ine worked odd job.
Now, switch to files to make your favorite shows and
bills while taking care of him and his brother. It was only in 2014, when 6ix9ine was just 18 years old, that he started experimenting with music. On social media, 6ix9ine had already developed a presence that revolved around his eccentric appearance while trolling whoever paid attention to him. Eventually, this led to 6ix9ine being discovered by a music label in Slovakia, which many of his early songs such as Scum Life, Helsing Station, Yokai, and Poles 1469 with Trippie Redd were released under. The success of these songs made 6ix9ine fairly popular in Europe, but once he released Gummo just a few months later, 6ix9ine would soon become a mainstream hip-hop sensation. 6ix9ine continued to drop hit after hit, with songs like Kuda and Billy, which had a massive gang presence in them due to his relationship with 9 Trey Bloods, who would be by his side throughout his debut mixtape, Day 6ix9ine, Graduation Day, and then by the time he dropped his debut album, Dummy Boy. The relationship he had with the 9 Trey Bloods helped create and possibly end 6ix9ine's career, after the FBI arrested 6ix9ine along with various other 9 Trey members after a several-year investigation. The outcome of this case would result in 6ix9ine snitching on just about everyone involved in order to gain back his freedom, which now has 6ix9ine blackballed in the music industry. But even with so many controversial and downright outrageous claims to fame, how is 6ix9ine still able to wake up one day and decide to spend $50,000 in just a couple of minutes at the Gucci store? Well, let's start with the fact that in October 2019, 6ix9ine managed to sign a new record deal while in prison. This record deal with 10K Projects was reportedly worth around $10 million. Multiple online sources claim that this record deal is for 2 albums, one in English and the other in Spanish. 6ix9ine also made a decent amount from shows before he got locked up, with some reports claiming that 6ix9ine would make around $150,000 per show. That type of money can really add up fast if 6ix9ine is out and about actively performing. It's unknown how much 6ix9ine would get per show these days, since you can't really perform due to the virus, but I personally think it would be around the same, even though 6ix9ine's popularity has grown. I think this because the promoters, along with the venues, would be taking a huge risk to allow 6ix9ine to perform, due to all of his recent antics. If 6ix9ine were to do shows again, I'm almost certain he would have to do them outside of America if he wants to get paid a larger amount. Another big source of income for 6ix9ine is the revenue made from his music being streamed on digital streaming platforms. On Spotify, 6ix9ine has over 16 million monthly listeners, which brings him a healthy income of $64,000 per month. We can also estimate that 6ix9ine makes around $40,000 a month from Apple Music, which apparently has a smaller pool of listeners. Then we have to factor in all the streams 6ix9ine receives on YouTube, which is over 260 million views each month. If 6ix9ine gets an average $3 CPM, that would mean he makes around $780,000 a month just from YouTube. If you total that up, 6ix9ine makes an estimated $884,000 a month just from the streams on his music. So, all in all, if 6ix9ine managed to do just 2 shows a month, plus maintain his current streaming numbers, 6ix9ine would be able to make around $1,184,000 a month, which is over $14 million a year, $273,000 a week, and $39,000. Estimation of how much 6ix9ine makes, it's time to take a look at how he spends it. In April 2020, after 6ix9ine was released early from prison and moved to house arrest, he began dropping major amounts of cash on exotic cars and super expensive jewelry. His new fleet of luxury cars reportedly includes a Lamborghini Aventador, McLaren, Rolls-Royce, Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, and a Range Rover. Since the purchases are fairly recent, and 6ix9ine is still trying to keep a low profile as far as his personal life goes, there isn't yet much detail on the specifics of the vehicles. What I can tell you though is that an Aventador ranges between $300,000 and $600,000. A McLaren goes for about $250,000, and a Rolls-Royce could set you back anywhere between $300,000 to over $500,000. Add the Mercedes G-Wagon and the Range Rover to the mix, and 6ix9ine now has a car collection that's well worth over $1 million. And it only took him a few days to put it together, since it was reported that since he was stuck at home during this time, he made the pricey purchases over the phone with the help of his few trusted associates. In addition to all the new rides, it's reported that the rapper celebrated getting out of prison with 4 timepieces, including an expensive Richard Mille watch. But the real attention grabber has to be the shark piece he had made by Jimmy Fan, with a pendant that replicates Bruce, the shark from Finding Nemo. According to the jeweler himself, the gigantic piece took over a month to make and features almost 3 kilos of gold and 135 carats of baguette and round diamonds. Altogether, the chain and pendant cost around $300,000. But even before this big buy, 6ix9ine has been known to rock heavy-looking jewelry. His 6ix9ine chain, also made by Jimmy Fan, is worth $150,000. His iced out collection also includes a Saw-themed neck piece with a pendant that matches the Billy the Puppet tattoo on his cheek. The charm is covered in 24.2 carats of regular diamonds, as well as black diamonds, and it's hanging from a diamond and gold Cuban link chain. The mouth of the pendant is even spring-loaded, so that it opens and closes when he walks. In an Instagram post, 6ix9ine suggests that the chain is worth about $300,000, although some online sources speculate that the chain costs just over $100,000. Either way, it's a 6-figure piece of jewelry, but his My Little Pony piece, worth $95,000 and covered in VVS diamonds, has to be as crazy as it gets. The pendant alone is worth $45,000, while the chain set him back $50,000. But it's the colorful human hair on the unicorn's head that really makes this piece unique.